gets underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field to start this game off. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented.
Oh, a lot of space. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The option look. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. So Kansas offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buffs!
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it set up on the outside. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Leaves it with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, they're after him. Find some fresh air. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here comes the option. Oh, he's got a chance. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the Heat. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Jayhawks will punt this one away.
Number 12 on to kick it away.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To throw, it's Hawkins. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Reads it, fires complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down coming up.
Caught over the middle, it's Williams. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
He's brought down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
That's a first down.
And they find the big play wide receiver again. This guy has been featured early, and it looks like it's gonna be often. Already over 100 yards, still in the second quarter. He is having himself a day.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it! Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down goal to go.
of 11. First and goal. Colorado.
Go straight ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over BYU. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got his man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Turns on the Jets. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll move the tight end. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Jayhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And some room to work. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the left. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. Steps away to find some room. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. Running to Green. Got a 1st down. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Off play action. Moves away as he feels pressure.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the...
Touchdown, Rock Chalk! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
The 18 unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll go to the ground. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running into the open space. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the missed connection on third down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finds the tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, better look out. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The inside handoff. And the ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll run play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Grab near the sticks, it's Miller. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Quick strike complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Got room to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, going up top. Setting up the screen. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Jayhawks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught in the backfield. It's Key. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Fires to the tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running behind that left side. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kick is in the air. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Gets it out fast.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack this.
Wide open spaces. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Jayhawks are threatening in the red zone. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. He missed it. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Bringing the heat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Hawkins. Fires to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. It's a seam wide open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using the quick game.
Look at that, just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Well, the kicker's 0 for 3 right now in this football game, and we're going to find out just how mentally tough he is. We've got some football still to be played. They're going to need him, but he needs to get right in his mind. He's got to find somehow, some way to get his confidence back.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Snags it over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. 8th play of the drive coming up. Off play action on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Robertson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Stop short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.